Welcome back to part 2 of my Disney DVD collection. We're going to jump into it here. This is going to be part 2 of 3. And the first one on shelf number 2 is Eddie Murphy in the Haunted Mansion. A very fun movie. A little bit strange seeing Eddie Murphy in a Disney movie, but he's a very versatile actor and he's been in a lot of movies that have some pretty colorful language, but he did a good job in this movie, so I really recommend this one. I have to upgrade that to Blu-ray at some point. The next one is a limited issue of Hercules. Home on the Range. There's another Kmart sticker. The original animated classic, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Notre Dame, however you decide to pronounce that. And The Hunchback of Notre Dame 2. One of my favorites, and this is a very limited edition slipcover. This is The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. Now, some of these are a little bit out of order. I could have put this under A for Adventures, and I probably should have, but I did this kind of hasty, so what the heck, it's in with the eyes now. But check out this slipcover. It says at the bottom it's a special Halloween cover. Don't know how many they made. I think it was pretty rare. I got this from the Disney Movie Club website, and it's really nice. It's kind of a foil effect with a embossing with the horse. Check out that headless horseman. That's beautiful. It's a really nice piece, and I really enjoyed the movie. Next one is Disney Pixar The Incredibles, another Kmart release. You can see that I pretty much got a lot of movies from Kmart. I used to spend a lot of time in those stores. It was very close to my house, my last house, and we used to have 2 Kmarts in my city. One was on the north side, one was on the south side, and they both closed, unfortunately. But next one is James and the Giant Peach. I like that cover. It would have been nice to have a slipcover for this. I don't think it ever did have one. This is the special edition. And speaking of slipcovers, I think, thinking back, I believe Disney was the first company that really started to kind of make slipcovers, and I think it kind of caught on from there. You know, they're very collectible. Some people could care less about slipcovers, but I think the majority of people would rather have a slipcover. And Disney is the first company I can remember that was putting them out. I think even before Anchor Bay. So this is the limited only, or limited time only, 40th anniversary of the Jungle Book. Platinum Edition 2-disc set. That's another beautiful cover. And the Jungle Book 2. Not as good as the first, but still pretty funny. Pretty fun movie. Here's another one that's out of, this one's out of order here, but I threw them together. We have Kronk's New Groove. There's that Blockbuster tag there at the bottom. And the Emperor's New Groove. Now this should have been under E, but like I said, I was kind of hasty putting this together. These DVDs aren't usually on the shelves, so I don't have enough space yet. I have the space, I just don't have enough shelves and stuff like that. I have a back bedroom in my house that I'm going to convert to a movie room at some point. And when I do, you guys will be the first to see it. Here's the Platinum Edition of Lady and the Tramp, the 50th anniversary. 2-disc for limited time only. And then I have Lady and the Tramp 2, Scamp's Adventure. Got a couple of Lilo and Stitch movies. There's the original Lilo and Stitch. Then they came out with Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch Has a Glitch. And they came out with part 3, Leroy and Stitch. I'll be pretty honest with you guys. I never really cared much for this series. Never really got into the characters of Lilo and Stitch. But there they are. The next one is a Platinum Edition 2-disc special edition of The Lion King. Instant classic that was. I also have The Lion King 1.5. And I have The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. Here's one of their earliest releases, Make Mine Music. It's a gold collection. Excellent. It has all kinds of different little songs on here. I always liked Peter and the Wolf. I like that little jingle. I'm not going to hum it or anything, but here's Meet the Robinsons. It was okay. And for some reason I have 2 of these. This is Melody Time. Can't remember why I have 2 of them, but this is the gold collection. Another excellent cartoon. A couple of the Mermaid movies. This is the limited issue, The Little Mermaid. And followed by The Little Mermaid 2, Return to the Sea. Have a couple of Mickey Mouse specials. This one's called Mickey's House of Mouse Villains. I have Mickey's Magical Christmas, snowed in at the House of Mouse. There's a Valentine one, Mickey and Minnie's Sweetheart Stories. And Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. I recommend all of these. Not so much this one. This one's not that great, but it is good to have if you're a collector. These other 3 for sure I definitely recommend. Next up is Disney Pixar's Monsters, Inc. Collector's Edition 2-disc DVD. A couple of the Mulan movies. This is a 2-disc set. The Mulan Special Edition with the slipcover. And Mulan 2 also has a slipcover. Now I have a whole bunch of the Muppets stuff here. So we have the Muppet Show Season 1 Special Edition 4-disc set. Let me get that glare off of there. We have the Muppet Show 2 Season 2 4-disc set. And the Muppet Show 3rd Season 4-disc set. So that's what those look like. Continuing on with the Muppets. This is the Muppets, the most recent Muppets movie. I don't know if they did another one after this. I can't remember. And I'm not seeing a year here on the back. But this is the newer Muppets, and then there's some of the older ones here. This is the Great Muppet Caper. The Muppets Take Manhattan. Hold on, I will give you guys a better viewing. Let me get this set up here. And Muppets from Space. So here we go. There's Muppets Take Manhattan. And Muppets from Space. The Great Muppet Caper, and the Muppets. And I'll try to get a panning here of that whole little series. And here's one that's more geared towards children, and I believe I did buy this for the kids when they were smaller, and I just throw this in with the Muppets. This is called Kermit's Swamp Years. It's an all-new feature-length movie, and I'm not really sure when that came out. I think it says 2002. So almost 20 years ago already. Next one is called The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And then I also do have The Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian. You can see those 2 together. Moving right along, we have the special edition. I can see that. They've had so many different banners across their movies, it's hard to keep up with everything. I believe this is the only one that I've ever seen that has that gold special edition band around the top. And it is Oliver and Company. If anybody else knows better than that, let me know. have a couple of Peter Pan movies. Here's the limited issue Peter Pan. Then I have Peter Pan Return to Neverland. And then a couple of years later, they released Peter Pan Return to Neverland, the Pixie Powered Edition. It came with the slipcover and some more bonus features. So that is the little Peter Pan collection. A couple more here. This is a Pirates movie. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. Excellent. Love that whole series. And we have a couple of Pocahontas movies to end shelf 2. This is shelf number 2 of 3. So this is the gold collection of Pocahontas and the gold collection of Pocahontas 2, Journey to a New World. So that will conclude shelf number 2 of 3. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave those below. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.